One Piece, Chapter 1091 Spoilers. The climax of Egghead arc is finally here. We could see the other Vice Admiral's ability in this spoiler. And the conclusion of the fight between Kizaru and Sentomaru in this chapter. And what is currently happening inside the Frontier Dome. Were the other Straw Hats there with Vegapunk and the CP0 agents? The chapter starts when the weaponized sea beast attacks the marine ships. The weaponized sea beast sunk a few battleships. The two Vice Admirals fights the weaponized beast. One of the Vice Admiral is using a mechanical arm like Zephyr in Film Z. And punch one of the beast weapon. Just like the instruction to them. Doll kicked one pacifista in the face. And the scene was cut to Kizaru and Sentomaru's fight. After Kizaru unleashed a lightspeed kick on Sentomaru. Sentomaru blocked the kick coming from Kizaru. But Sentomaru didn't withstand the kick. Sentomaru sent flying by the kick of Kizaru. The Admiral asked him why he was siding with Straw Hats. Then Sentomaru replies that he will join to anyone to make sure Uncle Punk was saved. Sentomaru was decided to protect Vegapunk and risk everything. And the flashback starts on how Sentomaru, Vegapunk, and Kizaru has met. According to SBS, Sentomaru's past, when he was a kid, Sentomaru was abandoned by the villager in the mountain. Because of his violent behavior. When the Marines received a report that the bears attacking a human village in the certain island. Vegapunk and Kizaru goes there to set up a system to fight the bears. But when the Marines came to investigate the mountain, they encountered a boy who defeated all the bears alone and reign as the boss of the mountain. And Vegapunk was intrigued on the strength of young Sentomaru, and hired him as his bodyguard. Sentomaru asked Kizaru to teach him how to fight to become a good bodyguard. How ironic that they need to fight because of their situation right now. Kizaru's situation is like when Kuzan needs to freeze Jaguar D. Sol back then in Ohara. Because on his duty as an admiral, Kizaru uses Yasukani no Magatama to attack Sentomaru, and Sentomaru uses Ashigara Dakoi against Kizaru. But Kizaru managed to stop it without using his Logia fruit ability. Kizaru said to Sentomaru that he teach everything on him. But Kizaru is confident that his guard will never lose against Sentomaru. Kizaru managed to defeat Sentomaru, using his beam. Then Kizaru uses the command chip to command the pacifista to attack the weaponized sea beast. Then Admiral Kizaru tells on Sentomaru that he managed to fulfill his mission. And he hopes that he could save him along with York, Punk Records, and Power Plant. Kizaru's face was focus. He looks angry and serious than his usual look. And the scene was changed to Labo phase. The Vegaforce 1 is carrying the Thousand Sunny to the other side of the island. And at the same time Admiral Kizaru flies through the barrier. The scene was cut to the Frontier Dome. Rob Lucci tries to kill Vegapunk. But Stussy managed to use her body to protect Vegapunk. We could see that Rob Lucci is still persistent to fulfill his mission to eliminate Vegapunk. Sanji takes the bubble gun on Nami and he uses it against Kaku and trap him inside. Zoro attacks Lucci and both of them goes through the wall and flies outside the dome. In the last page, Kizaru is following the Vegaforce 1 but Luffy suddenly appears and kicks the Admiral. Luffy shouts on Kizaru and said that they are 100 times much stronger than 2 years ago. Finally Luffy is fighting an Admiral now. And again Rob Lucci still doesn't learn his lesson. And this time he's facing against Zoro. For sure we're going to witness another action fight against from Zoro and Lucci. And Luffy against Kizaru. I think this going to be a redemption fight on Luffy. Cause the first time when this two face each other, Luffy was helpless against Kizaru. And the result of the Straw Hats defeat 2 years ago. After 2 years we're going to witness how Luffy fight an Admiral one-on-one this time. This time we're going to see a full potential of an Admiral. Is it time that we're going to witness Kizaru using his awakening against Luffy? This fight is gonna be an epic one. Luffy's Gear 5 against Admiral Kizaru's awakening. But there is a break next week, so we're going to wait for 2 weeks for the update. Comment if you have any thoughts on this coming matchup. Whose side are you on Zoro's fight against awakened Lucci? And Luffy's Gear 5 against Kizaru's awakening?